Hello and welcome to Tarotspeaks. This is your March 2018 chakra reading for Cancer. We're going to start with the base chakra, work our way to the crown. To begin, we're going to start with our overall energies, which is shine. This is the sun card. This is about things turning for the better, having some happiness in our lives, shining our light on the world. What we have from the inside, showing it on the outside. Having love for ourselves and those around us. Happiness, joy. We're going to start with the base chakra. With the base chakra, we have change your focus and coming together. The 5 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Now, with 5 of Cups, the change your focus and the coming together. Understand right now that in your environment, you may have some partnerships that cause a little bit of sadness, maybe a lack thereof of partnerships, but we need to change our focus, come out of this clouded thinking, come together with other people, understand that the things that we want are coming to us with the shine card, and just changing our focus from the negative to the positive, no longer focusing on the past and past situations or things in our past that are affecting our current state of affairs, and coming together with other people, showing love to ourselves, love to other people. But this is about the self. So this is about your own change as far as finding the happiness within yourself to come together with other people. In order for you to be able to come together with other people, you're going to have to come out of the sadness, come out of thinking negatively. So I'm going to use the chakra oracle cards. And with the base chakra, we have change our focus, coming together, expansion, and discovery. Discovering new ways of expanding ourselves, expanding our circle of friends, expanding our relationships, in our relationships, our home life. The base chakra is about your foundation. So there's some new discoveries being made. Understand that you are being guided and healed. And if everybody isn't jumping on board with their ideas or coming together with you, you'll make some discoveries about that as well. But allow your happiness from within you to shine outward to others, regardless of if it is reciprocated or not. We're going to move on to the sacral chakra, which is I want. This is about the self. What do you want, Cancer? And we have lead and listen. Listening to our intuition so that we can be led in the right direction. Shining our light. Remember, we're shining our light on others to create happiness around us. With that, we have rejection, grief. So, listen to your intuition in terms of if you're being rejected by a person or things aren't working out the way you want, but also reject the sadness, the grief. Let go of it. Understand that you can become everything you want to become, even if other people aren't accepting of it, even if other people aren't jumping on board, even if you can't get the things that you are setting out for, that there's new things on the horizon for you. The happiness card is here with shine. Being able to be happy even if we are rejected in a situation, even if we have to reject others, but we're going to have to use our intuition in terms of that. In what way do you feel rejected? What do you need to reject to get rid of grief, sadness, depression? Understanding you are enough. With the solar plexus chakra, we have I can. We have opportunity beckons and share the love. This is the 4 of Cups and the Three of Cups. So we have the opportunity to come together with other people, but there's some dissatisfaction with coming together with other people. So change your circle of friends, maybe get out into the world and try and offer your compassion enough to other people so that it be offered to you. But this is telling you that you can give to situations. You can open yourself up. You can have or reach out to those opportunities that are presented to you. You just have to see them in a different way. Listen to your intuition in terms of what you're being offered. Be a leader in your own life and come out of a sense of clouded thinking when it comes to coming together with other people. Don't judge people before you get the chance to know them as well. And with that, we have confusion and perfection. With confusion, understand that if you're with I can, first of all, you can come out of confusion. You don't have to be perfect. The things that are being offered to you don't have to be perfect. There is something that is perfect for you. Come out of the confused thinking that you have to be a certain way in order to gain the love and respect that you want, or for people to acknowledge you. Come out of that confusion. You don't have to be perfect. That can cause also this feeling of dissatisfaction when you come together with other people. It's sort of like an insecurity. In terms of your heart chakra, I love. It's time to shine your light. I keep hearing shine your light. Be the happiness you want to see in your surroundings when you are dissatisfied with how things are. So if people are coming together with you, or if you're in a situation where you're in a group and you're focusing on being dissatisfied with people or situations, it's time to change your mindset to a place of happiness, because that will reflect when it comes to other people. So it's time to shine your light. It's time to be happy within yourself, happy with yourself, happy with who you are, by listening to your intuition and taking the lead in your own life. With the heart chakra, it says, I love. What is it that you love? We have confront and master. So maybe there are some bad habits, some toxic situations within yourself. This is about the self. And Shine is here to shine a light on that. That in your heart, you may be focused on your fears, and it's causing you to feel trapped. Because maybe you fear coming together with others. You fear starting over in a new relationship. You fear moving forward. Stuck in bad habits, stuck in old habits, stuck in toxic situations with people. Needing to confront your fears about that, about the people you love, about how you love yourself. Showing some love to yourself. Going into the unknown, which is maybe it's time to get to know yourself better, so that you don't accept the confusion and the grief from yourself. Not allowing yourself to even talk down to yourself. I'm focusing on self because this is about you. With that, we have trickery. Ask for help if you need to. Ask for help. If you need help from someone regarding any matter, motivation, or just seeing things differently, if you have an addiction or in a toxic situation with the person, you may have to ask for help. Ask someone, well, maybe it's a situation where you need to move and you're in a toxic environment and you need to move from one place to another, and you need other people's input on what direction to take. Understand that if you're going to be moving forward in a situation to come out of confusion, not to seek too much for everyone to be perfect, everything to be perfect. Don't fool yourself into believing that there's perfection. There is a perfection in the sense that you were born perfect. But don't trick yourself into not loving or not loving yourself enough to let go of addictions, bad behaviors, or toxic situations or people. With that, we have insecurity. So, in your heart space, don't become insecure because of any situations you find yourself in, because of the fears that you have. Take this step forward to ask for help from other people in order to clear up some things. Once you get the help you need, once you get some clarity, once you get some sort of direction, those insecurities won't be able to bother you anymore. You'll realize that it's something outside of yourself that's causing this, but this is about the self. So maybe there's some heartbreak that you've endured or went through, and you're holding on to it. Let it go. Holding on to toxic situations, let them go. The more you hold on, the more you suffer in a situation when all you have to do is walk through that door. Come out of that clouded, misconstrued. It's grief, it's rejection, it's feeling like you don't have everything because something is missing, but you are complete just all by yourself. Like I said, with perfection. Don't be dissatisfied with what you have. Show a bit of gratefulness for what you have and shine that on yourself and others. Find what makes you happy. Find what changes those insecurities. Know that changes are coming. Good changes. Expect good changes. Face whatever fears you are having. Trust that whatever you want in your heart, there will be help for you. And you're never given a problem without being able to solve it. You're never given an issue without being able to handle it. This is about your happiness, being happy with yourself and who you are. With the throat chakra, we have I speak joy and stability and flow. Now, with I speak, your communications must be uplifting and not negative. They must flow within you to lead you towards something greater than what you've been in, flowing away from those insecurities in your heart. Being let down, you must flow away from that. There's good things coming with the flow card. You just have to speak it to yourself. You just have to speak it to other people. This is about positive affirmations and prayer and knowing within yourself that things will get better. Discovering how to expand your world by inviting people in. Using your intuition as to who to invite in. Confronting your fears about receiving offers from others and coming together with them. With joy and stability and flow, we have instinct. Use your intuition. Look forward. Stop looking back. Those wolves on that card look forward, going up a hill. They don't know what they're going into with the moon there. But what they do know is that they can't look back because it's going to cause them to fall down this hill that they're climbing. So they can't look behind them. They're training themselves to look forward and look out of a situation, look away from the insecurity. Stop focusing on the fact that, oh, I don't have, or I'm not this, or I'm not that, or we don't do this, or whatever it is. Use your intuition and push forward past the darkness. And with that, we have guilt. So with guilt, don't allow other people to put their work on you. Don't feel guilty with what you've achieved either. Don't chain yourself to your work. Don't chain yourself to something that doesn't fulfill you and then feel guilty because you weren't able to do other things because you were chained to something that you felt like you needed to do. You may be doing whatever you're doing, you may do it happily with joy, going with the flow. But don't allow other people to put their work on you and to sit back and relax while you do all the work. And also, with the throat chakra, communicate. Use your intuition to communicate with people. Not causing guilt on other people either. Making other people feel guilty. And don't allow anybody to make you feel guilty. It's time to shine. It's time to stand up in your power. With the third eye chakra, I see. We have darkest spheres and clarity of belief. Still with thinking, thoughts are things. If you think bad things are going to happen, bad things are going to happen. You're going to manifest that. This is about manifesting your happiness with shine. What are you constantly seeing in your life that's causing you to feel fear, afraid, sleepless nights? Gain clarity on what it is that's causing this fear. Why are you fearful? What's holding you back? What do you feel guilty about? Why do you feel insecure? Why do you have this grief? Finding that clarity within yourself in order to reach out to others, to gain some sort of support. Visit people, and even if you need to seek professional help to get you motivated, to help you sort out the things that you need to confront. Especially if it's addictions or bad habits or toxic situations, toxic people in your life. There is a way forward with clarity. Clarity is about new beginnings, new offers, the truth of the matter. And maybe the truth, seeing the truth in a situation has caused you to fear, but you have clarity. So to know something and to move forward and not dwell on it is very important. Use your intuition to not feel guilty about what could have been. Like I said, with the instinct card, look towards the future and not look back on the past. But then if you do have to look back on the past in order to confront some things, forgive them and let them go. With that, we have destiny. So we go through things in order to learn and grow and transform ourselves moving forward. Something is going to come together, like I said, with the flow card. There will be some movement, some change within you, and it's destined to happen. With that, we have vanity. So whatever your destiny is, don't look for validation from others. Others cannot validate you. Don't seek that validation from outside of yourself, because you'll be left depleted, feeling insecure when you don't get attention. It's time to get out there and talk to other people, lift your spirits. And if you can't do a lot of moving around, then it's more of, contact people by phone, get on the internet, or, find something that you're interested in, something that you're proud of or that you can be proud of. It's time to get over these insecurities and understand you are enough. Shine your light. Find your happiness. Let go of that insecurity within your heart. Excuse me. Next, we have the crown chakra. I know you have detached and sadness and isolation. You know you need to detach from anything that's causing you to feel sad, isolated, heartbroken. Maybe a separation has caused you to feel heartbroken, but you need to let that go. Forgive and let go. Understanding that what hasn't worked out for you was not meant for you. It's time to go after your happiness. It's time to shine from within. You may not be happy with the offers that you're receiving at the moment, but it looks like healing needs to happen first. With crown chakra, we have detached and sadness, so there will be justice in a heartbreaking situation, in a situation that may have caused heartbreak. There will be justice for you. You may be dealing with a Libra and feel heartbroken over that person. But if you're dealing with a court case or something, you're heartbroken over that. But they're telling you to detach from the sadness and isolation. With that, we have impatience and victim. Okay, so that is basically saying whatever picture you're trying to paint, whatever situations you are trying to rectify or move on from, don't play the victim. Don't feel like you are a victim in a situation. Detach from that feeling. Things work out in the time and space in which they are supposed to. So don't be impatient with yourself either, because healing needs to happen first. You need to see things from a more clearer perception. Don't fool yourself into thinking that those fears are, something you need to hold on to. Bad habits are something you can't stop. You need to ask for help. Ask for help. And like I said, if you need a professional, then that's what you need to do. But let go of the grief, the confusion. Use your intuition to move yourself forward. Look forward. And then when you're moving forward, don't feel guilty because you have to leave some things behind. It's destined to happen. Don't look for other people to validate it. Get clear on what you want so that you can stop going around in your head about it. Especially if you know that you're in a situation that you don't want and you're seeking to gain something from someone who isn't trying to give it to you. That's just what I feel with this reading. So, with that, at the bottom of the deck, we have self-worth. This is about sitting on your throne, taking your throne back, taking the driver's seat in your own life, understand that you are worth more than other people's opinions, other people's validations, and that you don't have to be perfect. If it's a person that rejects you, if it's a situation that you get rejected from, it wasn't meant for you in the first place. Don't be impatient and feel like you're being attacked. Although you may feel that way if it's a breakup or a situation, don't hold on to that. Things will work out in your favor. Like I said, with flow and detach, you have justice and the wheel. Listen to your intuition. Get rid of toxic situations. Confront your fears about that within yourself. Don't fool yourself into holding on to something because you're too insecure to let it go. Let it go, Cancer. I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.